If you've got a gigantic piece of paper, you're going to need a gigantic pair of scissors. Plywood calls for a saw, and K-Cap bars don't need a darn thing. However, when it comes to metal, you can't go wrong with a plasma cutter. We hands down guarantee it will work better than a pair of safety scissors. This is Reviewszy, and in this episode, we're looking at the best plasma cutters on the market. RASMOND Cut 50 DX. Let's say that you need a plasma cutter really bad, like it's a life or death situation. And you're also really strapped for cash. Boy oh boy, have I found the plasma cutter for this very specific time in your life. This model will certainly get the job done, and it will do it at a price that's tough to beat. It's lightweight, has a 10-foot hose and dual voltage converter, and when you're making your cuts, they'll look incredibly clean so long as you're keeping your metals under a ½ inch thick. It can sever an inch, but it's so messy you won't want to do that. LOTOS LTP 8000. As it turns out, you don't always have a crazy life or death scenario when choosing a plasma cutter. Sometimes you're just looking for a good deal, but you'd also like to cut some thicker metal. If this sounds like you, this model could be your saving grace. It's more expensive than the dirt cheap models, but that extra cash buys you some extra power. It's powerful, can make a sever cut of 1.5 inches if you get in a pinch. We found that this is best for factory maintenance, farm work, fabrication, and auto body. Hypertherm PowerMax 45. So let's jump out of the world of budget cutters and into the world of high performance tools. If you've ever shopped for plasma cutters, you already know the name Hypertherm because they've been doing this for over 50 years. Unlike Miller or Lincoln, plasma cutters is all these guys do, and this model stands up to the name and the price. It's the hands down top performing plasma cutter in its class. For the power it offers, it's deceivingly small, and the user reviews just couldn't be better. Miller Spectrum 625 X-TREME. So if you need to go from point A to point B and you know that point B has a lot of metal cutting that needs to be done, you'll want something portable, lightweight, and easy to lug around. This model is great for that. It was made for the DIY crowd who doesn't have a stationary shop, so might need to move around a bit. It's a bit pricey, but most certainly durable and reliable, offering long hours of continuous work. We recommend it for those of you who perhaps own a farm and might have the need for a large number of light to moderate cutting tasks. LOTOS LTP 5000D. Now, not all of us are ready to dedicate our entire lives to the ways of plasma cutting. Some of us don't have a ton of home repairs or a line around the block of auto body clients. Some of us are just metalworking for the fun of it. That's what this model was intended for. The hobbyist who doesn't necessarily want to spend a lot of money on a side thing, but they do value cutting on a good quality machine intended for small projects. Hopefully you found something that's right for you, and you'll be cutting so much metal they'll have to throw you in prison. Not that the bars could hold you. Links are in the description, so give a click on the item that suited you best. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Reviewszy for more great reviews.